Welcome to the world of the PittSmiths. Early swords were created out of copper because of its flexibility and bronze because of its strength. These swords were forged and flattened using hammers and open stoves. As sword-making methods advanced, carbon-alloyed steels were used with a higher frequency due to their unique combination of strength, hardness, and flexibility, leaving copper and bronze in the dust. We manipulated and forged a leaf spring for the metal blade and used epoxy with Purple Heart wood to construct our handle. Our goal was to take a previously manufactured piece of metal and repurpose it to make our sword. Our choice was the kukri. Historians believe that the kukri is derived from the kopis, a Greek sword carried by Alexander the Great's forces when they invaded India. The kukri is the traditional sword of the Gurkhas and is now recognized as the national knife of Nepal. We used a strong and hard metal for the blade with a comfortable yet sturdy wood for the handle to create the best possible sword. Throughout the whole process of making our sword, we were careful to use all necessary eye, hand, face, and chest protection when handling potentially dangerous machinery or hot metals. We used heat goggles, forceps, heat-resistant gloves, and most importantly, face shields when removing or placing objects into the furnaces. When forging, a heat-resistant apron was worn along with the above-mentioned gear. We prepared a metallographic sample by cutting a small piece off our stock material, then mounting, grinding, polishing, and finally etching it. This allowed us to examine its microstructure and infer its basic composition through a microscope. We heated a larger sample of the leaf spring to 1350 degrees Celsius in a furnace. After removing it, we quickly transferred the metal to an anvil and hammered the piece towards our desired shape. We repeated the process of heating and forging our sample until the rough shape of our blade was reached. We then used an angle grinder to get a more precise shape. The blade was heat treated by raising its temperature to 1000 degrees Celsius in a furnace and oil punching it. This process hardened the blade to give it more desirable qualities. We sandblasted the blade to remove excess slag and used a belt sander to smooth out pitting that had formed while it was being forged. The blade was sharpened to a point and polished to its final finish. 2 pieces of wood were then epoxied and pins were inserted to form the handle of the sword. The entire process required hands-on work, and our group got valuable experience learning how to use many types of machinery.